were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnapped me.
Good morning, this is Debbie with Food Prepping channel, and today I am going to do the last day of the Fall Food Friday collaboration. This is always a sad time. I think this is the third year that I've done it, and it's just always sad. It makes me want to cry because you're just doing this collaboration with so many women, and you get to see everything that they make, and you know that Falon is the one that is hosting this, and it's just really kind of sad just to know that you have to wait a whole nother year to do it again. But this collaboration is hosted by Falon Moss of Moss Family TV. If you haven't watched her, you're one of the very few in the cooking community or whatever that doesn't watch her, but she's so much more than cooking. She is homeschooling. She's a homeschooling mom. She's a Christian mom. She's a mother of 5 children. They have chickens, and I think I know they've got horses. They've got a few cows, I think, but Titus, her husband is I can't even think of what it's called, and I know it beyond, anyway, her husband puts shoes on horses. What is it? Somebody tell me what it's called, because I can't think of what the name is. And the 2 sons help him when they can, but now they're back in school, so they don't get to help him as much as they did in the summertime. And I said this, I'll say it over and over and over again. To me, they are a modern day Waltons. When you watch their channel, they bring you just a happy feeling, and you want your family to be like theirs. But like me, my family's all gone. They're all grown and have children of their own, so I could be, I guess, the grandma that sits back in the wheelchair, in the rocking chair, and rocks back and forth. I could be that person, but you know, there is no good night John Boy, good night whoever. In my family, I mean, we do, yes, I mean, we are a close family, but the Falon still has, all her 5 children are at home, so, and she's still got a 2-year-old baby, so, I mean, I don't guess he's a baby, 2-year-old toddler. 2 to 16, I think, is what the age range is in her children, and it's 5 of them, so. But anyway, if you haven't watched them, I'm going to have a link below in my description box so you can go and watch her. They, like I said, they're just amazing. And also this list, I'll have the playlist below of everybody that is going to be in this collaboration today. And anyway, let's get on with what I'm going to fix. I am going to fix a white chicken chili. I have one on my channel, but for some reason, I don't know why it didn't work, but I guess the music was too loud and you couldn't hear me talking at all until it was like almost 3/4 of the way through it. And so let's see. I have got chicken. I've got rotisserie chicken. I've got, this is a chicken breast that I cooked the other day, and I saved it, and then I've got a little bit of a rotisserie chicken left. I'm going to put that in there. I've got 4 stalks of celery. I've got 1 large onion. I've got 2 cans of, wait a minute, let me get you down here. 2 cans of cannellini beans, which are really white kidney beans. I've got those. I've got 1 can of great northern beans, and I'm not draining any of these. I've got 1 7-ounce can of green chilies, diced green chilies, fire roasted and peeled. I've got 2 bags of frozen 12-ounce frozen corn. I have 2, I think it's 1.5 jars that of my, when I fixed chicken the other day, I saved the broth. I've got 1 more of these, but I think they're 1.5 pints of the chicken broth. And then I've got onion powder, Italian seasoning, wood-fired garlic, red pepper flakes, Badia Complete, ancho chili, and ground cumin spices are going in here. And then at the very end, there is cream cheese and heavy whipping cream that will go in at the very end. But right now I've got to cut up the onion, cut up the celery, and get it in the bowl and get it all cut up, and then I'll put it in my Instant Pot. I have the 8-quart Instant Pot that this is going in, all of it's going in, and I will show you how to make it in your Instant Pot. It's so easy. The only hard thing about this is taking the tops up, taking the tops off of everything, cutting up your onion, cutting up your celery, and that's it. Everything else is just measuring and putting in, and it's just very, very easy. And I absolutely love this chili. I said before, in the first time that I made it on my channel, I just couldn't understand about white chicken chili, why anybody would want white chicken and chili. It just didn't go together to me. But once I tasted it, once I made it, and once I tasted it, I absolutely love it. And I think that y'all will too. And don't forget to go down and in my description box and look at and go to Falon Moss's channel and look at her stuff and if you haven't done that, and also the playlist is going to be below. Go and look at everyone's. There's so many women that do this or whatever, this collab. So go down and look at, go and look at everybody's on the list, and I will bring you back. Okay, y'all. All right, so my butter has gotten brown. So I'm going to put, this is 1 large onion and the celery, the onion and 4 stalks of celery in there. And I've got it in 1 stick of butter that I let melt in the bottom of this. All right, and that's going, I'm going to let this saute until it gets, softer or whatever. And then I'll bring you back and put the other stuff in here and my spices, and we'll be ready to cook this, and it won't be very long. Okay, y'all. All right, so here's part of the chicken that's going in. And this was what was frozen. All right, and then here is the chicken breast that I cooked the other day. It's going in there. All right. And 1 of my broths are going in. My chicken broth. So this is 1.5 pints of chicken broth. All right. Now we're going to put the spices in here. All right, I'm going to put in 1 heaping teaspoon of, well, let's see. Now, 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I've got that. Perfect pinch Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Alright. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. Then I'm going to do 2 of my favorite Kinder's wood-fired garlic. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of that. Maybe I should just do 1. Yeah, I'm just going to do 1 of that, because it scares me. Alright, and then the Badia Complete, I'm going to do 2 of that. This is my one of my first favorites. Alright. There's 1 teaspoon. Now I'm going to do 1.5. 1.5 of the Badia Complete. And then I'm going to do 1.5 cumin. Well, I'm going to do 1 heaping teaspoon of cumin and then 1/2 of cumin. Alright. That's, may as well just say 2 of cumin. And then the ancho chili powder. Let's see. I'm going to do 1 of that. Alright, and then the last spice that I'm putting in here, as I look around to see if there's any, well, I got salt and pepper, I got to put that in, is the red pepper flakes. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to put of that. I'm just going to shake some in there. Maybe 1/2 teaspoon of that. I want a little bit of spice to this. All right. Now I've got all of those. And I guess I need to put the salt and pepper in now too. All right. I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of salt. And 1 heaping teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper. All right. So that's all of my seasonings. No more. Stir this up, get this all down in here. Now I'm going to put the 2 cannellini beans in here. All right. There's the first can. Here's the second can. Then I'm going to put the can of Great Northern beans. None of these were drained. Alright, and then I'm going to put the 7-ounce container of green chilies. That's going in here. Alright, and now let me see if I've got enough room to put this corn in here. I decided I love corn. And so I decided that I wanted 2 bags of corn in this. So let me see if this is gonna go in here. It's probably gonna take forever and a day for this to even come up to pressure. Let's see. So, alright, so I've got that in there. Alright, and let me see if I've got enough to put the other can in here. I mean the other bag in here. Alright, let me go in and put my second thing of chicken broth in here. Alright, let me see where the thing on this is. I think I'm right up there at the top of it. So, I'm going to go on. Let me stir this up.
It does.
Oh, that'll go into the very end. I mean, when it's done cooking. Yeah, when it's cooking, yeah. Alright, y'all, so let's see the corn. I guess I've got enough space to put the second bag of corn in here. I've got all my seasonings now. This is gonna... Alright, so I got the 2 bags of corn, which is gonna make it taste corny. Okay, Debbie. Alright, y'all, so I have everything in here now. I guess I think I've got everything in here until we get to after it cooks. Let me see. I'm not even sure how long. I guess it's going to be 50. Everything is cooked except for the corn, and the onions. Let me turn the saute off. Whoops. I guess the only thing... Wait a minute, I'm doing my video. I guess I have to... The onions and the celery are really the main thing that isn't cooked in here. So I'm going to go on, I guess, and do... I'm going to do 12 minutes. Alright, let me get the top off. Turn this around. Alright, this one you do not have to worry about whether it's on sealing or venting, because it automatically does it itself. That's what I like. That's why I got this thing, because a lot of times I want to alright, so I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go on first and set this. I'm going to set it for, let's see. Come on now, go down. Well, alright. Well,
come on, baby.
Alright, 12 minutes. Alright, and then it'll go by itself, and it's going to take a while for this to come up to pressure, and then when it does come up to pressure, it'll be a pressure for 12 minutes, and then I'm going to let it come down probably 10 minutes or so, because as full as it is, when I let the pressure off of it, it's probably going to go off out of the top over there. So I'm going to let it come down a little bit before I open it, do it manually. So I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, so I just let the pressure off of the soup, and I'm gonna open this up now. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This smells so good. My house, it smells amazing. Okay, y'all. All right, so now I'm going to put the cream cheese in here. I've cut it into 8 different, 8 cubes. That's going in here right now. And it's got to melt. And then I've got 1 cup of heavy whipping cream after this melts. I've got Jiffy. I didn't make my cornbread this time. I made Jiffy corn muffin mix. And that's what's going in here. I mean, that's what we're going to eat with the soup. And I think Michelle likes cheese in her soup, but I don't want cheese in mine. So, but anyway, like I said, we got to wait until this melts, the cream cheese melts, and then I'll put well, I could go on and put that in there now, I guess. Yep, I'll go on and put this in there now. And stir this up. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so creamy, y'all. So creamy. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. Alright, so let me get the stuff together and stir this up until the cream cheese melts. And then we're going to put it in bowls. And Michelle will probably put cheese on hers. I'm just going to put, I just put the crackers, what are they called? The little crackers, whatever it is. Soup crackers. Whatever. That's what I'm going to put in my bowl. And I made Jiffy corn muffin mix, and we'll have some of that. So I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to try this. I am back. I have got this is the Jiffy muffin, but I made it into cornbread, and it stuck to my new pan real bad. Y'all can't see, but it did. It stuck. And I sprayed it with avocado oil spray, too, that I got from Thrive, and it still stuck. It still stuck, y'all. It's still stuck. Okay, let's try this stuff right here and see how good it is. Whoops, let me push you back over this way so you can see. Michelle loves it, but I haven't been able to eat any or whatever. It is really, really good. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. This is amazing. This is only the second time that I've made this, I think. I think so. And the first time that I made it, I made the video, and it just, like I said, I don't know whether the music was too loud and drowned out my voice or what I did, but we're going to make sure that y'all get this recipe because this is amazing. All right, y'all. Remember, this is a collaboration that is hosted by Falon Moss, and you need to look below. And if you haven't joined her channel or watched her channel, you need to go and watch it because, like I said, she's amazing. And then the whole list of the whole playlist of the women that are in this has been a 4-week collaboration, so the whole thing will be listed below, and I hope that y'all will go and watch it. And remember, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to my Instagram. And also there'll be links to different things that I use in my kitchen that you may want to use in yours, and you can purchase it. If it's not the exact same thing, it's something very close that I have found it at Amazon. So just don't forget to go back and look at all the collaborations, and I will talk to you later. I love you all. You have a great weekend, and bye, y'all.